Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties. It's the first one. It was the first one, alright? Let me just say to Steve, the stream is live. Yeah, I had to have a good chat with an employee from 3 Mobile regarding what has just happened to me, but we are back. So let me just give you the rundown. So Leicester beat Norwich 20-6. They're going to be going and playing against Sandwell, who lost 56-2. Against the Peterborough Royals. Sorry about not catching that last touchdown and the end of the game, but again, technical difficulties will plague us. It's the first time that we've done one of these, so please bear with us. So Leicester coming off a big win over a very large Norwich squad, 20-6. It's going to be interesting to see how they fare going against Sandwell. Obviously Sandwell now think they've got something to prove. You know, Peterborough, division champions, they're going against Norwich in the other field. I'll make sure to keep you updated on that one as well. But we are, we are here live once again in sunny Walsall, and I'd be remiss not to tell you we are in fact sponsored by the Stone Cup. It's like the Slate Cup, but it's for female players. That means Canadian rules football game taking place in Milton Keynes later this year. Go to the Schmeider Cup on Facebook, have a look, have a gander. You get a nice jersey out of it. It's all beautiful sort of to charity. All gravy, but as you can see here, it is nice here in Sandwell. It's a little bit colder here in Sandwell than it was earlier, but no rain, no precipitation. You got big words like that. You got words like precipitation on other people's streams. No, well, I don't know. I don't really watch other people's streams. They don't have pre-games. But it is windy. It is windy, as you can tell by how much my camera's moved around, despite the fact that I'm holding it down. Holding it down in both ways. Holding it down emotionally, holding it down physically. Holding it down emotionally, said emotionally twice, but also holding down the camera. So, we have to talk about, I went and had a chat, a little chin wag with some of the Peterborough players. You know, they were very sort of impressed with themselves based on the performance that they gave with that running back under centre as well. It's going to be interesting to see how people scheme for that, especially now. Not so much now, but next tournament, which I believe is maybe on the 18th, because I know that Peterborough have got their home tournament on the 18th of June. But are going to people start scheming for that? And even still, how do you scheme for something like that? How do you scheme for something like that? Because I'll tell you what, it confused the hell out of me. But again, I'm not a particularly smart man, so. But be remiss not to say I do have a master's degree. I'm trying to do a PhD. Big up Gloucestershire. Big up Gloucestershire Gladiators if you're watching, which you're not. But you should be. Everyone should be watching. So, we have the Leicester Falcons versus Sandwell. One thing I can say from watching the few bits I managed to watch whilst I was having a conversation with the employee from 3 Mobile. Leicester are fast. Leicester are fast. It's going to be interesting to see what Sandwell do. Their defence was very good at shutting down that tricky run plays from Peterborough later on in the game. Doesn't seem to be any injuries from the Sandwell side, which is good. Does not seem to be any injuries from the Leicester side, which is good. The update on number 85 for Peterborough is that it doesn't look like she'll be playing against Norwich to the rest of the day. Swollen ankle. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the convergence of the zebras. Do you think their hats come with the outfit? Or do you think they have to buy the hats separate? Oh, that's a good question. It's a good question that, only here to us. I was going to have people joining commentary, ladies and gentlemen, but I didn't realise that the games would be taking place concurrently. So everyone who I would get to interview would actually just be, they're playing the game. And I'm not going to take them out of the game to come and talk to me. I've already, people I've interviewed, I've already wasted enough of their time talking to me. But yeah. Someone asked me, "Oh, you from another production company?" No, Sport Tank. All right. And we are going to make this more streamlined, ladies and gentlemen. This is sort of a trial by fire here, because we've decided to do it at a live game instead of testing a flag. Like I was going to say, also thank you to Marcus of First and 15 for helping me with this. First and 15 obviously is a flag podcaster, flag media company. Very good coverage. If you're interested in flag, definitely go and give them a gander. Yeah, he was instrumental. He was very, very helpful in helping me manage this. Obviously, it's not like I can't predict 3 mobile. He can't predict 3 mobile. No one can predict 3 mobile. Do you know what I mean? Bit annoying. It'd be interesting to see if this game cuts out. If it does, or just remember that it's not me like dropping my phone, but it is 3 mobile. So I've got 2 phones, ladies and gentlemen, for this game. I've got 2 phones. Just so I can clock what's going on. Just so I can clock what's going on. Just in case it comes up again. So obviously we're going to go through the rosters again, just in case you are watching. Oh my golly gosh. The wind is blowing, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Looks like a better angle to me. So we're going to run down the rosters for both squads. Now, if you're early, you know about Sandwell, but we'll go through it anyway. Laura Carrigan, number 68. Sabrina Choi, number 6. Dave O'Connell, number 80. Sally Davis, number 25. Phoebe Gregor, number 51. Abby Johnson, number 21. Laura Morgan, who had some great plays in the first game against Peterborough, number 63. Kathy Mawara, number 7. Stephanie Palmer, number 29. Priya Patel, number 99. Joanne Savoy, number 52. Katie Stewart, number 66. Amy Wagner, number 79. And I believe there's one more on this particular piece of paper, which is all the way at the back. Samantha Wilson with a lucky number 69, if you're into that sort of thing. I don't know what I mean by that. And for the Leicester Falcons, we've got number 4, Elish Rolfe. Number 8, Colette Wong. Number 12, Catriona Fryer. Number 20, Chloe Smith. Chloe Smith, who we interviewed this week. Go and check out the interview, but not now. Later. Go and watch it later. Number 28, Faye Doherty. Number 31, Emily Marsh. Number 33, Alicia Henderson. Number 34, Emily Taylor. Number 44, Shannon Statham. Number 58, Tatanola Chimzamba. Hopefully I've not butchered that. Number 90, Macy Ray Beangell. I'm not sure if he's hyphened that for it to be 2 separate names, or he's hyphened it because it's gone off the page. Number 79, Becky. It's either Davy or Day. I can't work out. Or Dory. I can't read the handwriting. But thank you very much for the coaches for doing it. But I can't read his handwriting. I'm going to try and keep this as still as I can, as the zebras converge. But just to recap the scores: 20-6 for the Leicester Falcons versus Norwich, and then 56-2 for the Peterborough Royals over the home game Sandwell Steelers. And it's about 10 minutes to kick off here in slightly less sunny Walsall than it was earlier, slightly more windy Walsall. But yeah, just to sort of keep it going, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We can see that Sandwell are starting their warm-ups. The referee's talking about where are they going for dinner later. Where am I going for dinner later? That is the question. Not a clue. Not a clue. You can see over here that the Peterborough Royals are getting prepared for the game against Norwich. Norwich, potentially, I wouldn't even say potentially, Norwich have the biggest squad in this tournament currently. We believe that they had 30 players signed up, but only 20 have come. But it still does look a lot more than 20. It could be just because they're more spread out than the other teams. But here we go. That whistle sounds for, and the players from Peterborough come running in. There you go, Sandwell. Keep it light, because obviously, like, the one thing that you've got to consider is, You've just played a game and you've had that period of rest. Are you too rested, especially due to the fact this could impact Sandwell more? The Leicester Falcons and Norwich Devils game finished at maybe like 5 to 10 minutes after the Sandwell Peterborough game. But hopefully Sandwell are not going to be in their own heads about the 56-2 loss to the Peterborough Royals. Kick off at 2. Thank you very much. That's radical. That's radical. Thank you very much. It's one of those things I've realised that because we set it up to be like, oh, I'll have a 20-minute pre-game, but 20 minutes is too long. I've realised that now. Yeah, I've realised that now.
Only so much you can talk about.
Oh, honestly, it is. I've already tried to discuss where the referees are going for dinner later. Where are you going for dinner later?
I'm going to Wellington in central Birmingham.
Yep, there you go. There you go. To be fair, that's a good answer. Even that Wellingham in central Birmingham, he's going home. That's the right answer. How far away is Birmingham from here?
It's around about 10 minutes by train.
Oh, I tell you what, and as I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, I had such difficulty getting in here to Warsaw. I took 2 wrong turnings down the motorway. Unbelievable. I was so annoyed at myself, and I just hope I can get out. Bless her. So which game did you referee earlier?
We had the Norwich against Leicester.
20-6, am I right? Just in case no one's inflating numbers.
Yeah.
Bloody Leicester.
Yeah.
No. Well, one day I'll set it up so I can have the ref over the loudspeaker, because there was some plays there I'm like, I've got no idea if that was a touchdown or not.
I'm going to try and shout as loud as I can.
Oh no, just try and make the hand movements as blatant as possible for me. Oh. God, thank you very much to the referees. See, look at that. Again, you can see that Baffer's having some issues with the refs, but it's not the refs. It's not the refs' fault. They can't split themselves in two. They can't become like amoebas and float around. What's it called when 2 cells split? It's not synthesize. It's that show back in the day. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, all this is teaching me is definitely do 10 minutes pre-game. Because I'm not going to stop the stream, but definitely do 10 minutes pre-game. Not 20. Maybe 20 for the first one, because I can discuss basically all the games that have taken place so far. There's not too much for me to say until the game kicks off later, but we've got 8 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes of just me. Might check the comments. Actually, I'm going to check the comments because the score box is I was told I had score box issues earlier today. La da 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 da. Actually, I've got an even better idea. How about this? How about I try and get the scores for the other games that are taking place? How about that? Yeah, well done, Chris. Putting that master's degree to work, are we? And now my other phone's connection on my other phone's going bad. Both Vodafone and 3 are the enemies of today. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? If you're watching the NWFL, it's not thanks to 3 or Vodafone. Definitely 10 minutes for the next pre-game, I think. Because the next time we'll be coming to you live, confirmed currently, because if there's any games next week, then I will do those. Unless they're in East Kilbride, then I'm not doing that. And I do love you, East Kilbride, Edinburgh and Northumberland, but though the head coach of Edinburgh has offered me to stay at her house, but with her cat, and I am allergic to cats, so I don't know if it's a good idea or not. No, how about you just give me the post? Why won't you just give me the posts? What do you mean, follow Sport Tank? I do follow Sport Tank. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm having a breakdown. Live on stream for you now. No, that's not right. Oh no, it is. No, it is that one. No one's put any scores in from any of the other games. How about we check Instagram? Let's see what Birmingham are doing. How about that? Definitely gonna do 10-minute pre-games from now on, because it's set to kick off at 2. Oh my Jesus Christ. It's a problem with the burner phone, isn't it? So I've got no updates from Birmingham, because of course I don't. Maybe too nice. I do love you though, Birmingham. Definitely when I put this up on YouTube, I'm going to cut this whole section out and then re-release it. Because it's literally just me waffling until the games start. Nope, that's not right, because it's Wolves Women on Instagram. Nope, not Warwick Wolves. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's because I'm using... Why is it on that account? Jesus wept. I can't wait till this game kicks off, ladies and gentlemen, because then I can just focus on that as opposed to everything else. Come on, Edinburgh. Come on, Edinburgh. Edinburgh got cakes. It seems to be that the northern teams have always got, you know, custom cakes at their game. There's no custom cakes here. I've not been offered anything. Some weird conversations going on behind me. Definitely going to cut the pre-game for the second game down to 10 minutes. That's 100% happening. I beg that the captains walk out now, because I think that they're about to, and then I can start doing my my actual job, as opposed to whatever it is you call what I'm doing right now. Because this is the problem, is that I'm definitely making that the people who are watching, there are 9 of you currently, turn off, because the game hasn't started yet. So the game starts at 2, so you've got 2 minutes left. So here we are, the captains look to be going out right now. Obviously the scores, once again, for the prior games, 56-2 for the Peterborough Royals over the Sandwell Steelers, and Leicester Falcons 20-6. There we go. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It is starting the second game of the day for both teams. Handshakes in the middle. Zebras overseeing. Let's see who wins the coin toss. Here we go. Come on. I do like that ref though. He came up, said hello. He told me he was going for food at his house. Unbelievable stuff. My can't really risk a Mackey's. And Sandwell have won the toss again. You know what? You know, is that an omen of bad things for Sandwell? You know, and they have deferred once again. Chloe Smith there, number 20 for the Leicester Falcons. You know, obviously go and read the interview after the stream ends. Here we go. Oh, Sandwell are going to be taking the ball in the first half. Thank you very much to that ref. Oh, I should have got his name, because he's doing exactly what he said he would. He's shouting so he can make sure that I hear, so I don't give false information. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is just about kick-off time, and we can see here, and it looks like Norwich have won the toss for their game against Peterborough. But here we go. It's time. Let's watch that Sandwell coach. Look at the speed. Look at the speed of that Sandwell coach. Oh, there you go. There's some fast cuts. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's a dog over there. There's two dogs actually. Dogs to my right, dogs to my left. Dogs all over the shop. Unbelievable. So let's see how Sandwell come out now. because obviously because it's only two halves, you can now implement other things. Are they going to be as heavy on the pass attack as they were at the start of the Peterborough game, or are they going to take it into account what they've done? It looks like that they are going to have a running back in the backfield for Sandwell. Here we go, but it is a pass to start off, and it was almost picked, but then caught for a gain of, it looks like maybe one. But it's very interesting they're going straight back to the passing game. But that's the thing, is obviously like Leicester can only surmise what Sandwell did from what they've heard, because they were far too busy focusing on Norwich. And obviously beating them 20-6, you know, not to say anything to disparage Sandwell, the game was obviously a lot closer. Let's have a look here. And it's a big run from Sandwell. That, golly gosh, that's a big run from Choi, I believe. Number 6 for Sandwell. Let me have a look at my piece of paper. I believe that it is. It certainly is. Sabrina Choi, number 6. Big run. Big run. Maybe 5 yards, but they got 2 more attempts to sort of break through and get that first down. But you can sort of already see that they've learned. They're going for it quite a bit more on the running aspect of things. I don't need to have that there. And another pass. Oh, and Choi again seeming to be the favourite. The favourite target there. I've just activated this app on my other phone, so let's see if it destroys this stream. I hope not, because that's just there as a backup, so I can immediately start streaming if this stream goes down due to 3 being annoying. There you go, and it is went up the middle, nowhere. Going nowhere, so that means that it will be the Falcons taking over 4 and out for the Sandwell Steelers. But you can see that they've sort of, it's not as pass heavy, which, you know, is what you want. Or was that a fumble recovery? Because they're starting in Sandwell territory, which, that's a fumble. That's a fumble recovery from the Leicester Falcons. It's one of those things I'm so used to, like, hordes of screaming after a fumble. But you can see here, there you go, number 20 Chloe Smith under centre for Leicester, and a run to the right from number 12, and it looks like they're going to punch it in, and Sandwell have suffered the same fate they did in the first drive of the game against Peterborough, as that was a big touchdown from Catriona Fryer, number 12 for the Leicester Falcons. Big score. It seems to be that there's just something about that right side, or left side to them, that there's just not, there just seems to be just that edge. Well, that's the thing with playing sevens, is obviously there's a lot more space on the field to be exploited. And looks like they're going for it here. And it's a run play, so this will be for 1. Oh, let's see here. And it is good, which makes it 7-0 to the Leicester Falcons. Again, that was very eerily similar to the Peterborough Destroyers, Peterborough Royals. Obviously without their exceptionally weird setup, which they've just ran again for Norwich, as I can see out of the corner of my eye. So they're not going to give up on that, and neither should they. Because that is disgusting. But Norwich are able to sort of box them out a bit more. But Sandwell are back on here. It'll be interesting to see, again, it's interesting to see what Sandwell do here. It seems to be that there's money in the run game. There's money in the run game here in the NWFL, especially from what I've seen today. You see there, Leicester sort of stacking the box there, keeping the people in. But a throw. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know about that from the ref. That seemed like a little bit of hold in there from number 28, Faye Doherty. A little bit. Seemed like a little bit, you know. But as a lineman, you can get away with holding. You know, it's not a flag if you don't get caught, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it works in football. See, they're trying to work something out here. From what I can gather, Sandwell are definitely the most pass-heavy team. Obviously, I've not watched Norwich Devils. They very well could be, but I don't know because I'm not covering that game. And I'm not. And if I look at that game to the right of me, I'll miss out on what's happening here. Almost a bit of blown coverage there from Sandwell, and Sandwell. Another big throw right into the arms of Chloe Smith. Chloe Smith, the QB for the Leicester Falcons, has recorded an interception. Oh, unbelievable. And that takes it to 13-0 already. Gosh, imagine being a quarterback and having a pick six. Unbelievable stuff. Because what's going to be interesting here is that Chloe's about to go back out and I imagine be the quarterback for this PAT. Which is, you know, true Brit ball, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you get a pick six and you're immediately quarterback. Unbelievable, very good. Yeah, it certainly is under centre. They got a double wing formation here, where the wide receiver on the left, and it's handed off to number 33. Number 33 escapes the tackle, but does not get through the hands of number 79, Amy Wagner, for the Sandwell Steelers. See, once they're able to get through one tackle, and it looks like we have an injured Sandwell Steeler down on the pitch. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what number it is. Hopefully she's all right. It's not looking good. The medic is just sort of looking. The medic is just looking. He's putting on his gloves. I mean, she's been down a while. I'd go over. And here we go, a nice slow crawl from the medic. 2 steps. I'd go over if I were you. I'd just go over. I'm trying to will him. Another 2 steps towards, and he's turned around and he's asking for the backpack. He's reaching for the backpack. Bang! Medic's going on, ladies and gentlemen. You know, she's again. I won't be. I can't tell you who that is, but she's been down for a while. Not lying on the floor down, but still, I'd say down enough to warrant a visit from the medic. There he is. He's just coming into frame now. Oh, she's up. Player from Sandwell is okay. Walking off. I won't lie. They do look a little bit shaken up. I can spot that from here. There he goes, the medic. Actually, you know what? You can't have a go at medics for not running. They're legally not allowed to run because I believe what I was told is, what about if they injure themselves? They fall over because he's got a heavy backpack on and hurts himself. Legally not allowed to run over. So I was wrong with that. Apologies to the medics out there. Apologies to the medics. Number 51 for Sandwell. That's Phoebe Gregor, who is on the sideline now, being tended to by the medical official. Still looks very shaken up, but Sandwell are back in here with the first down and a big throw. Couldn't quite get it. Choi could not quite get it in, but beautiful spiral though. from Connell there. Beautiful spiral. Beautiful. Put that in the Louvre. Put that in the British Art. What's the British Art Museum called? Oh, what is that called? Tate Modern. There you go. Put it in the Tate Modern. There you go. I got an approximate knowledge of lots of things. They're setting up again. Empty backfield again for Sandwell. But this time, Connell's going to try and run it. Maybe get a yard from that. Maybe get a yard. And it is third down. Third down. Oh, gosh. Maybe 18, 19. I'd probably go with 19. I'd bet on 19. I can see that Peterborough... Someone scored. Or it's a fourth down. We got a throw from... Oh, my God. A beautiful throw in the Norwich game. Oh, let's have a look at this game. And it's a run play. That's some room. That is some room. That is some room. And, oh, whoever that is for Sandwell, not going down. Number 6, that is Choi. They are not going down at all. Running through defenders. Unbelievable. And to be fair, that sets them up quite nicely at fourth. They got one more opportunity to go that extra few yards. Unfortunately, just because it's sort of how it's worked out, it may be about, I'm going to go with 8-9. 8-9. They've converted nicely. That was probably about a 10-yard gain from Choi there. But it is fourth down. And we can see, I believe that's Choi in the backfield yet again. We're just going to see if Connell throws it. Oh, and swallowed up. Absolutely swallowed up. That was a great job there from Leicester. Absolutely fantastic job. I'm trying to see if that was Choi. I believe it was. The 6 is throwing me off. Because I don't think that there's an 8. I could check. But I'm fairly certain there's not an 8. But Leicester are coming back down the field to start their drive. Obviously, the last drive for them ended in a touchdown. And then a pick 6 from Chloe Smith has put them at 13-0 already. Is that 20 or 28? Because that will dictate if it is Chloe Smith or not. It's not. Oh, God. Just the wrinkles on the shirts. They're not. I believe that is Faye Doherty. Yes, that is Faye Doherty under centre. Let's look at number 51 for the Sandwell Steelers coming off the pitch, just in the lower part of the screen. Still quite shaken up. So Faye Doherty under centre here. And there's motion. And it's a jet sweep. Jet sweep goes out of bounds. God, no. The Leicester Falcons really haven't moved anywhere after their successful first drive. Range of coloured helmets here. Well, not really. You've got white helmets and you've got black helmets. No green helmets. Unbelievable stuff. And a motion again from Leicester. And another jet sweep. Another jet sweep, but it goes out of bounds. Maybe a gain of 4 or 5. Maybe a gain of 4 or 5 for Emily Marsh there for a jet sweep to the other side, because they run it before. It seems to be that the jet sweep could very well end up being their sort of retaliation to, Peterborough's crafty little running back under centre play. But it's Leicester still have a lot of ground here to make up. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'd say about 12. Fakes a handoff. Oh, number 31. Emily Marsh got her fingertips on it, but that was not quite enough, which means that Sandwell will take the ball again, but this time without number 51. Oh gosh, we do hope she's all right. Never nice, really, is it? It appears I got it wrong. I believe it was Faye Doherty who got the who got the pick six earlier. I can. Oh, but wasn't able to come up on anything there. Number 21 for Sandwell. Abby Johnson there with the reception. I'm trying to negate the wobbling of the camera, alright, ladies and gentlemen, but it is quite difficult. I will buy a stabiliser. Not the wheels that you put on the bike, but something to stop this from rocking back and forth. Or it could just be a nice day. How about that? Unbelievable stuff. Connell under centre again. Throws it out. A very low pass there to Choi. 31 could have... actually, 31 could have picked that off. That was a low pass. You don't see those coming. Right at your knees. And there you see Chloe Smith warming up on the sidelines there. Go and read the interview. But not now. Read it later. That's the plan, gentlemen. Read the articles later. Read the interviews later. Don't read them now. You're busy now. You're watching this. And Connor again. And there's a flag thrown. There you go. Full start. Let's see if the white hat ref is going to be nice to me. There we go. False start on Sandwell, number 7. Let's have a look. Let's see who drew that pen. I mean, he definitely said number 7. They are Kathy Moara. Just on the top of the page. Just on the top of the page, so I couldn't see it. Because, as I've said, it's windy, and I've got pieces of paper, ladies and gentlemen, and pieces of paper and wind, shockingly, don't behave very well together. I've ready to chase one down the hill, looking like a bumbling fool, and this hill's quite steep. I could have fallen. I could have hurt myself, but I didn't. All for you people. Literally all for you people. It looks like after that flag, there's going to be a timeout called, but I've no idea by who as of yet. I was too busy talking about the hill. But as the score stands now, it's 13-0 to the Leicester Falcons. One on their very first drive of the game, which was a run out to the right-hand corner, just sneaking it in the pylon. And the other one was a pick 6 from number 28, Faye Doherty. If anyone makes fun of me, I'm not vaping on the sideline. I've just got a cough. And this whole idea that just because I work in a vape shop, I'm the vape guy. I'm not the vape guy. Beth Bilkington decided she was going to call me the vape guy on stream, and now people ask me. I had one vape on stream once, and everyone asked me what flavour I've got. It's really not that interesting. Literally, I'm pretty sure someone came into the vape shop the other day and asked, which one of these is healthy? Well, none of them are healthy, mate. What do we need to do with that? So Connell's lined up in the backfield with Choi on her left-hand side. Here we go, and the ball is fumbled. The ball is fumbled. It's going to be interesting to see what it's going to be interesting to see what the refs give that. It looks like the knee was down, and the refs are going to call that second down for the Sandwell Steelers. Or are they? Or is the offense going on? You see? It's a fumble. It is a fumble for the Leicester Falcons, recovered by the Leicester Falcons. I thought the sideline official to the left was saying that the knee was down. Someone called it and the knee was down. But that seems to be the case. Leicester Falcons have put themselves in very, very good stead here. But you can see how many of the players from both teams don't come off. They stay on, which is really, really impressive. I think the NWFL players don't get enough credit for, obviously, due to how small the squads are, unless you're Norwich or Birmingham or Warriors, they stay on the field. And Faye Doherty hands it off. And, it's absolutely swallowed up here by Amy Wagner. What a... Amy Wagner definitely seems to be one of the key pieces on this Sandwell team. She's shutting down plays. Unbelievable. It's like Blockbuster. All shut down. All shut down. Blockbuster Amy Wagner. That's what I'm going to call her. And there we are. This setting up again now with a running back on both sides of the ball. And that's going to be a throw from Doherty. Oh, and it's a bit wide off. I feel like Ellis Rolfe maybe could have got some hands on that. You know, but who am I to say? I've never played receiver. But I think it was close. It's now third down for Leicester. They're very, very close. I'll put it to this: I'd be very surprised if they can't punch it in here. And you can see the formation has changed. They've got a running back off to the right now, which they fake the handoff to, and number 4, Ellis Rolfe, unbelievable. Oh, the ball bounced out of her hands. That was the perfect throw, the perfect position. The coverage was wide open, but Rolfe simply could not secure the ball. I'm sure when it comes to game day film review, they are not going to be very happy about that. And by they, I mean all of the Leicester Falcons. They're not going to be very happy about that. But it's now fourth down and a lifeline here for Sandwell if they can stop this attempt, keeping the score at 13-0. Here we go, and a big throw. Rolfe again simply couldn't get a hand on, simply could not get a hand on it, and that is a huge lifeline there for the Sandwell Steelers, keeping the score at 13-0. Sandwell just need a couple of good drives, and this game becomes, it's in reach for Sandwell. It's in reach. Once again, they're starting on their own 5 as per. But it's certainly interesting because the amount of players that stay on, they're playing the whole game here. And Choi was wide open there for Sandwell. But one of the Leicester Falcons players just able to get their fingertips on it, prevent what could have been a huge run. But the opportunities are there. The opportunities are coming hard for Sandwell. Let's have a look here. It's another empty backfield for Sandwell. So look for a big Connell throw. Let's have a look. And Choi, and Choi drops it. This could be just a case of being cold, and so does the referee. If you saw that, he dropped it as well. So it's not. Everyone's got a. Was it the ball's a north magnet and their hands are south magnets today? It appears like in the last few drives anyway. There you go. It's 3rd and 20 here for the Leicester Falcons, for the Sandwell Steelers. Here we go, but there's no longer an empty backfield. Here we go for Sandwell. Ball is snapped, and it's handed off to. Let's have a gander. That was the handoff. That was simply a QB run, trying to get up the middle, trying to sneak it through. And you know what? Fair enough to him. They've thrown it enough. Here you go. 4th, and I'm going to go with 19. Just a little bit of coverage. You can see that Leicester Falcons are setting up, expecting a pass. And probably rightfully so, to be honest, because there it is. There's the pass. Oh, over the top of Choi, and a couple of Leicester players down in the backfield, but they're straight back up. Bounces straight back up like rubber. Unbelievable. And the Falcons are going to get back on the pitch. Down here. Look at the ref. Unbelievable. Only 1 flag so far. A lot less flags in this game, but I guess there's a lot less players. Then a lot less O-line holding. No holding calls I've heard so far, which is surprising. Maybe that's because I'm bad at football. Maybe that's because I'm just bad at football. There you go, you've got 4 minutes left of the half, which we've heard from the official. So await that 2-minute warning coming at you very, very soon. Here you go, Faye Doherty under centre with Alicia Henderson in the backfield. And a motion. That jet sweep was working. And number 31. Number 31, Emily Marsh. Getting some room. Looks like about 3 or 4. But that jet sweep, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, ladies and gentlemen, if not this play or it wouldn't surprise me if I would say hello, but I'm literally holding down my papers. If I raise my hand up, my papers will go flying. My papers! No one will get that reference. Brody Lee, rest in peace. It wouldn't surprise me if this play or the next play is going to see that jet sweep to the left. Well, colour me idiot, because if I only said to the right, I would be the smartest man in football. I'd be the smartest man in football. But I'm half right, so I'll take that. I'm half the smartest man in football. And that seems to be the 2-minute warning after Emily Marsh got another cheeky bit. No, another cheeky bit of coverage. Oh, it's not. It's a timeout. But I don't know for who. Probably Leicester. I don't know. I'm going to see if they can. I'm going to see if I can get the ref's attention so I can find out. Okay, I was too busy talking about being the smartest man in football. Which, if you look at my Madden record, not true. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. Try to play this game. I'm trying to play Madden after doing football coverage like all week. Very bad. Very bad. I can't get their attention. They're not looking at me. How do you think they keep their white hats so white? Daz probably. So here we go. Time back in as the wind picks up. Obviously, it's quite windy as well. Like, you think that might factor into the passing attempt. Look at this. If this is the jet sweep. Oh, a fumble on the jet sweep. Fumble on the jet sweep. Recovery by Doherty. And some yardage. Wasn't the worst play in the world, but it looks like the refs are gonna call a knee. Nope. With that fumble on the jet sweep, or a fake jet sweep, we don't know. We don't know how the play progressed. Leicester get a yard off that play, and I think they'd be thankful to get that yard. And there we go. That is the 2-minute warning called. We've got 2 minutes left of this half, and that is 4th down for the Leicester Falcons. So if this ends up being a pass, if you're Sandwell, you're going to look to bat it out of the air. Keep 2 minutes on the clock just so you can try and get something going. Give yourself some time later on. Hopefully the wind does not pick up. And it's a run play. It's a run play. Oh, and who is that? That is number 12. Katrina Fryer getting through. And it looks like that's going to be a first down for Leicester. No, it's not. It's not a first down for Leicester. Sandwell have done it. Sandwell obviously get them out of bounds. I'm not entirely sure if the clock works the same way as it does in the NFL. Probably not though, because they have to change sides. As you can sort of tell that by the fact that I've not enabled the clock function on this particular application, because I'm not clicking the button every like 10 seconds. I'm not that guy. Once it becomes easier, once I get a smartwatch, I'll do it. How about that? But I don't really want a smartwatch. It's a bit too futuristic for me, paying with your watch. Well, there you go. Sandwell have got someone in the backfield. Probably Choi again. Run out to the left. Let's see who that was. Oh, that was Donald taking it themselves to the, oh gosh, I'd say maybe a 2-yard gain. Maybe a 2-yard gain. But the clock is against them now. So they're going to be looking to introduce a little bit of no huddle, get that tempo moving, and realistically throw that ball down the field. But they have got someone in the backfield. I'm surprised if this is a fake handoff and a throw. It's certainly a throw. And once again, Choi cannot get their fingers on it. But I imagine even if they did, they would have been swallowed up by Emily Marsh at number 31 for the Leicester Falcons. So it's now 3rd down for Sandwell here today. Wow, do you hear that guy's car? Wow. Wow, I remember my first beer as well. Wow, do you hear that? I hope not. There's someone in the backfield again on this 3rd down attempt. But they should be looking to throw, and they do. Throw ball up the middle. Oh. Number 21 for Sandwell, getting up a little bit slowly there. If you could hear me, that's me fumbling at my papers. My papers! Oh, I'll make myself laugh. Number 21, Abby Johnson there. Getting up a little bit slowly. They seem to be fine. They're back in the huddle for a 4th down attempt. Again, going to be looking for a big throw. You know, Sandwell love rolling dice. They love rolling dice, but like, this game is not out of reach for Sandwell. I think this half time is going to be very, very important to Sandwell. Very important. Because this is not out of reach for them. Here we go. And a run. And a run. Oh. And a whole flock of Leicester Falcons gather around to make the tackle on Choi. And Leicester Falcons will get the ball back. Oh, I'd say maybe under a minute left. Maybe under a minute left. So I'm going to expect some throws here from Doherty. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Chloe Smith at number 20 is in. It looks like she will be leading the charge here on this drive. Obviously, there's not much time left. And I'm not sure if the Falcons have both their timeouts, but Smith is in. Smith is in. So's... Given the trickery we've seen from Peterborough, with Doherty and Smith both in, you know, this could very well be interesting. Here we go. Time in here. Doherty out on the right. Number 10 in the backfield. Or number 12, Katrina Fryer in the backfield. And a fake handoff. QB to QB. Smith to Fryer there. Fryer still isn't out yet, and she just goes out there, but very smart, taking the ball out of bounds. Obviously stops the clock. And there you go. There is the first time out for Leicester. Apparently they're not going to call that a out of bounds. They're going to say she was down by lack of movement. I forget what the official term for that is. Master's degree, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable stuff. But QB to QB. Leicester Falcons sort of proving that they can, Fryer, they're proving she can, you know, you just throw the ball, catch the ball. That's a threat. Because I can do neither. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. Smith back in. Fryer on the right. Sandwell having a good long chat, and rightfully so, because again, I'd say even if Leicester Falcons score on this possession, it's not out of the way for Sandwell. If there are just some, if I don't see this game getting as far out of reach. But you've got to get through. This will be interesting. Here we go. Let's see what this is. Oh, and it's an offside on Sandwell. You know, even those few extra yards could hurt. It's not too much yardage to give, but you'd still prefer to not give any. Here we go. Also, for people watching, we apologise for the technical difficulties during the Peterborough Royals Sandwell game. But that game ended, and another flag there. And you see that, so a flag for false start on Sandwell, immediately followed by a false start flag on Leicester. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're right back where we started. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. We're right back where we started. So that game ended 56-2 for the Peterborough Royals, and the Leicester Falcons beat the Norwich Devils 20-6. I'm not able to tell you what the score is for Peterborough Royals versus Norwich Devils because I'm not covering that game. But this game's currently 13-0 to Leicester Falcons. Chloe Smith under centre. Oof. And incomplete. Obviously the clock still stops on an incomplete. Well, that does make it third, and I'm going to say 9. Because in the NWFL they don't have chain markers, or otherwise I would literally just be able to tell you. But due to it being on a shorter field, they have found that they don't feel the need to do that. I'll give an update at half time. Chloe Smith there, trying to get the plays in. It's taking a hot minute. Fryer in the backfield. Doherty on the left. They're going for the jet sweep again. They certainly are, and it's a reverse. And it is a reverse for Doherty. And Doherty has got room. 29 is chasing, and that is a touchdown for the Leicester Falcons. See, that's what happens, ladies and gentlemen. When you drill into your opponent that you will do a specific type of play, and then hit him with a reverse. Whoa. Magic happens. You saw how open the left side of the field was there. They were expecting the jet sweep, and you know what? I probably would have done as well. There's not much you can really do about that. 29 for the Sandwell Steelers, chasing down Doherty there, but simply just not able, and that puts the score at 19-0 here for Leicester. They got 2 in the backfield. Henderson and Fryer, and the ball goes to Fryer, and and I believe that is not in. No good, says the referee in the white hat, because I specifically asked him to do all of the signals really nice and big for me, so I could see them from here, and he has done. So that keeps the score at 19-0. For the Leicester Falcons. It's going to be interesting to see how long is left on the clock for Sandwell. But I'd expect some throws here. It can't be too long, but very, very well managed there by the Leicester Falcons. They knew when to pull that reverse out, and God, just a beautiful bit of scheming there from the Leicester Falcons. Beautiful bit of scheming. Here we go. Defense chant breaks out. Connell tries to run it. And there's not long left. And unless Sandwell take a timeout here, I imagine that the clock very well may run out. There we go. And there it is. There is the timeout for Sandwell. There you go. 30 seconds remain in the half of this timeout. You can see that the Sandwell coach, Pete, he's definitely got... you know what? when your coach believes, you believe. And again, 19-0 is not a huge deficit to overcome, but they're going to place a lot of their faith in the arm of Connell. Well, Leicester Falcons are probably they're going to be talking about defending the pass here, so they very well can leave themselves open to a quite a large running attack if they bank too much on the pass. But you've got to pass the situation. There's 30 seconds left and you've got no timeouts. Do you know what I mean? This is you can see this because it's an empty backfield yet again for the Sandwell Steelers. It's going to be interesting to see what they do here. Connell's got the ball and it's off the it's going to be off the face cage of number 7, Kathy Muwara. Off the face cage there. I do commend her attempt to recover the ball. However, simply wasn't there. But you can see the pass is there, but also it could have been worse. Like, realistically, that ball could have been caught by Muwara and tackled at that spot. You know, not too much yardage, and you lose time on the clock. In the backfield, a big throw. And Muwara just can't get hands on the ball, and that ends up being a Leicester interception for number 58, Chinzamba. That's a big play to have because there is not that much time left. So realistically, if you're Leicester, you've got a free pitch to just chuck it into the end zone here, unless they're going to call that as half time, which, given by the fact that there are a number of Leicester players taking their helmets off, I'm going to say that the referees have called that a half time. So the score stands 19-0 here today. Leicester Falcons with a pick 6, a run that snuck into the just slightly inside the right pylon, and then a beautiful run from Doherty off a fake jet sweep reverse after they'd been drilling the jet sweep in earlier in the game. A beautiful bit of scheming. Sandwell, their throwing game can work, but you know, the receivers got to get some hands on the balls. Got to get hands on the balls. So as this is on half time, let's just have a peek over at Norwich vs Peterborough. Obviously I don't know the score, I'm not paying attention because I'm not covering that game, as I keep saying. But it looks like Norwich are going to have it seems to be that the game's kicking off on the field to my right, started slightly later. So there we go. So let's have a look here. Norwich have got a fresh set of downs, it looks like. Second, it looks like. Here you go. Number 12 for Norwich just throws it away, which indicates to me that there's not much time left. Second and 20 there for Norwich. I'm very interested to see what the score is going to end up being for that particular game. I'm hoping you can see it, but again, I'm not set up to be looking at that particular game. So. But let's talk about Leicester Falcons versus Sandwell. Leicester's scheming has been phenomenal. Great pass there. Number 11 for Norwich. Look at the speed. I don't know who that is, and I'm going to find out later on. But whoever they are rapid. Absolutely rapid. Rapid? Rapid. Not rabid. They're absolutely rapid. Let's talk about. So Sandwell's scheming has been. Leicester's scheming has been fantastic. You know, they're going to keep working that jet sweep, allowing for people to think that it's going to be a jet sweep all the time, because the jet sweep was getting, you know, 5 yards, 6 yards, 7 yards, maybe 4 yards sometimes, but still getting positive yardage. So to drill that in and then hit them with a reverse, textbook. And obviously Sandwell seemed to be the team with a throw heavy offense. So to have a pick 6, you know, not particularly, to have a pick six. That's par for the course on having a large throwing game. But Sandwell have shown that the throws can get there. The throws can be delivered. But it just seems to be that the people receiving the mail aren't home, and neither are their neighbours. So that's it. I'd say Sandwell need to lock in. Leicester just need to keep working hard, because have they? I can't imagine Leicester have exhausted all the tricks in their particular playbook. But Sandwell, I don't think this game is lost for Sandwell. They got a good core. They got a good core, and I think it very well could be the case that Sandwell just need to plan but they have to understand that this is make or break time. Could very well be the same with Norwich if Norwich are down in this game over here, but I don't know. Because it's currently fourth and not very much, looks like, from my camera angle, and just swallowed up there by Peterborough. Number 64. We do hope that number 51 for Sandwell Steelers gets gets the medical help that she's that they are looking for. They've not yet returned to the game, and realistically show no signs of returning to the game. So, thoughts and prayers with number 51, and I hope that it's not a major injury. And let's take a look here now. Peterborough are obviously starting their goal line. Let's have a look here. And that is a safety for Norwich. We have got that on camera. There you go, a safety for Norwich. That was what allowed Sandwell to get 2 points in the game previous. The thing is I went over at half time. I went and praised the centre, because running that offense must be so difficult to have 2 targets to hit based on that. Gosh, my brain can't comprehend that. But I tell you what, all I know of the score so far is that Norwich have got 2. That is all I know about that game. But once again, I'm not covering it, so I don't have to know. I'll find out later. I'll find out and post it about it later. Here you go. Sandwell is setting up. Leicester are still having a nice little pep talk on sidelines. Leicester, Leicester don't strike me as a team that get overconfident. They know what they've got to do, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try and drill in a few more plays at the start of the second half to then follow it up with some plays later down the line that go on the inverse. So we can see here that it looks like Chloe Smith will be taking the... Looks like... I can't see Doherty, so I don't believe she's in. But it looks like Chloe Smith is under centre here. And there is a flag on the first play of the second half. And it looks to be on Leicester, which is going to back them up. It certainly is. It's a false start on Leicester, and it's going to back them up real close. They're going to be on the goal line. So if you're Sandwell here, you've got to lock in. You've got to lock in. And ladies and gentlemen, let's just say one thing, Stone Cup, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Slate Cup, but for females, which is a Canadian rules football game, which means double passes and all that stuff, taking place in MK later this year. If you're interested, the Schmeider Cup on Facebook. Take a look, see. And a huge throw. Oh. And a huge throw. And number, let's see, who's that? Number 25 for Sandwell. Let's see if I can find their name without lost in my papers. Sally Davis is going to be kicking herself in the morning for just not tracking the ball. No! Right, well, Hold on, people. My Leicester roster's gone. Just watch the game without me. There you go. Technical difficulties with the wind. But it seems the Leicester didn't get much on that particular run play down the middle there. Just want to get both fingers on my Leicester roster. Here we go. It's third down here for Leicester. And are they going to go for that? There you go. Putting in their minds it's going to be the jet sweep. But a throw over the top. Oh, far. And you know, honestly, that was a great throw from Smith. There, great throw from Smith. Obviously, I think the play call there was great. They're gonna that jet sweep package that they've got going on. You know, you're going to be worrying. You're going to be worrying every time you see a receiver in motion, because it seems like it could be anything with Leicester. Here we go. And this is now fourth down, it looks like. It's going to be a throw here. Cheeky little pass, unable to go anywhere there for Leicester, as they retreat to the sidelines to bring out their defence and swap sides of the field. Here we go. And Sandwell have got to switch on here. This game is not out of reach for them. This game is definitely not out of reach for them. It was very, very, very close there for. There was maybe. It seems that the exercises that are going on right now very well might just have cramp. They very well might have cramp, because I think that they're able to do that. Just stretch a player's strings out, calves out. Why do they do that for the camera? Unbelievable stuff. But it seems that number 12 is back and running. Fryer is back up for the Leicester Falcons. It's good to see. Never like to see someone hurt. But see, if I'm Sandwell, you've got to make a big stop here. And as far as I'm concerned, give the ball back to Choi and just prep it, because the last two runs on that play were very good. Like, that's the momentum that Sandwell needs, because this game is not out of reach. It's 19-0. This very well. If Sandwell can strategize this correctly, and again they go for that jet sweep again. After, big hit there. Number 28, Faye Doherty. Well, let's see. Is Chloe Smith in? Because that might have just been a QB run to the left. It was a sweep. Chloe Smith's coming back in now. And they're prepping that jet. And I say they get a first down here, they're going to run that reverse again. If they get first down here, the next play after that's going to be the reverse. And there it's a run from Smith. Smith has run, tiptoeing along the edge. Now, look at that, and that is a down. I'd say expect the reverse, ladies and gentlemen. Expect the reverse. Smith showing like they've been doing that footwork drill. You know, Smith's been doing that footwork drill. They just tipped along the sideline, getting maybe an extra yard, maybe 2 yards, just by tiptoeing. That's some elite foot placement, gentlemen. Watch for number 28 to come across. Look at that. There's number 28 across. And there's the reverse. There's the reverse, ladies and gentlemen. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Rolf there with a big run. What did I say, ladies and gentlemen? I'm so happy that this is recorded because I got that right. I said if they get the first down here, watch for the next play after that first down to be the reverse. And it was, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so proud of myself, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to watch this back later. You know, I'm going to watch this back later just so I can see that I've predicted 2 plays and they've done quite well actually. But realistically, what's it going to be? If you have Doherty there, they can't do it again. And it's now a sweep to the other side and a fumble. There you go, and a fumble on that. Whoa! Number 90 from Leicester there, Macy Ray. You know, she's border on the edge of in a 15-yard pen there. But yeah, fumble there. Very, very, very smart to be able to recover that play. Not give up too much any yardage at all. Quite frank, but it's now 3rd down. And maybe 8. 3rd down, maybe 8, maybe 8, 9, maybe 10. But let's go. You see the Sandwell set out here. What Leicester to cook something up here? They could. You know, I was about to say they're like hawks, but they're not hawks. So again, it's another jet sweep, and it's the reverse again. And Doherty, and just once again. Oh, she's out of bounds. Very, very done for Sandwell. Doherty had daylight and Sandwell just shut the door on it. And that brings up 4th down and maybe 3. Cool, that might be the most impressive play by Sandwell so far. They've been able to read that reverse. They've been caught off guard with some very tricky plays today. And they stuffed that. Absolutely stuffed it. Phenomenal job there by Sandwell for just play recognition. But this is where it's going to be important. It's still 19-0. It's still not out of reach for Sandwell just yet. You can see there's very, very close coverage there. Another bit of motion. It's the sweep again. It's the jet sweep again. And Sandwell get out of bounds, keeping the ball at 19-0. As Sandwell take ball over on their 5-yard line. Very, very well done from Sandwell. This is the momentum that they need to carry it to the offense, because if the offense last time for Sandwell were putting drives together, and with that huge stop there against the Falcons and those tricky jet sweeps, especially that reverse, you know, this could end up. I think this is only going to go well into Sandwell's favour here. Who are they going to have? It looks like Connell at QB. Smells like burning here in Warsaw. I should hope it's not my car. I don't know about this. Connell's going for the empty. He's going for the empty backfield, so it's going to be a throw. The right side looks pretty stacked. Big throw into double coverage. Into double coverage. 63 for Sandwell, picking up a bounce. Oh, and there is a flag down on the play. This will be interesting to see what it is. Well, it doesn't matter anyway because the pen's declined. But because I've got headphones on, I can't quite hear him. Thank you for the referee though for shouting it at me. But it's second down for Sandwell now. Still on their 5, left hash. It seems to me that the play in the NWFL is quite. It's all about those. It's all about those. It's all about those trick plays and that scheming. It's another empty backfield here for Sandwell, which means it's going to be a throw, run right. Oh, and an interception for number 8 for the Leicester Falcons, and that's it. And there is a flag on the play. Yeah, I'd say that that's probably about. Yeah, they're blocking the back. It looks like. I'd say the referee on the left sideline to me has got the spot on. It's going to end up being Leicester's ball. I'm not particularly surprised by that call. Touchdown does not stand. Flag on the plate, a block in the back there. And it looks like Leicester are going to start maybe 14 yards out from the goal line. Still a great opportunity for Leicester to get some more points on the board, but the block in the back, particularly surprised. Very, very, very straight in there from the sideline judge. I don't know their names. Not in the way that refs don't know their name. No, I just didn't ask. I didn't meet with the refs before I did this. I didn't meet with the refs before I did this, which I should have done. It's going to be a run right here. No trickery, just a simple run right, and it is again number 79, Amy Wagner for the Steelers is. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets the MVP, especially for this game. But Wagner is absolutely anything comes her way, and it is your run is gone. It's destroyed. And it's going for the sweep again. Doherty, the normal jet sweep here. Number 29 saw that. Number 29 for the Steelers. Check my. Stephanie Palmer saw that play a mile away. There was some yardage gained, but not too much. The tandem of 21 and 29 stopping the jet sweep. But you can see because they had two players covering, so that's Abby Johnson and Stephanie Palmer covering that. I'm going to put my chips down on the table now. Another fall on the for Falcons. The Steelers come with the ball. Much paper. Logan up with and was. Need like a white ball or something, don't I? But I think all this really is stops Leicester from scoring. It's still, considering that Leicester had a touchdown, which was taken back due to blocking back. Now Sandwell had probably where they would have started. It was a fourth down. That's a positive Sandwell. It's interesting. I think they need them in the backfield. I'd be very surprised if it was another backfield. Yeah, yeah, that's about right. About right. But Leicester, how Leicester stack the box, I think a run going. Any run. Bro, interception there. Leicester. Straight. Emily Marshall. Leicester. There on legs. 18. It's going to be interesting to see what Sandwell can take away from these games. Because when they have the run game, it has getting yardage. That is the third, I believe, interception of the day, and the second pick six. There's some here going with Leicester. It's the jet sweep. It's the jet sweep. And Doherty fires light with the jet. Doherty's not the finest Doherty's today, but on so not much you can really do about that. You can see how much time left. But that is 26 currently. It's a lot of moving. Either Sandwell's empty back for Sandwell. And a sack, and that's a safety for the fans. Just didn't see opportunities for ball there. As a result in a safety. What that does mean is now Falcons ball, and that was just very quickly. 9 minutes in 4, maybe 20 seconds. Falcons lead 28. Go on. I was going to try and get to kick field goal. Wouldn't that be great though? Is get 3 points and then 3 on the Falcons. Any show. See people in the safety. More on the side. And Smith and on the right. Imagine that's Doherty. Get sweet. See, it seems the Falcons built on this jet. See, they got jet right up the middle, jet clock, and work. Where I said the clock Leicester versus because that's tricky. A lot of things I particularly next. Move again. There's a keep and his own dead a while in particular. But there we go. Smith's down. Smith's up. You know, it's not, especially on tackle, did not need to happen. The whistle was blown. And here comes now. Never good. Smith is down. QB Falcons down. Good. You know, you got Smith. Haven't moved very much. There was an sit up, but we've got them. Then it's the medic there is a this moving hand, which is, you know, I mean, she's quite sounds like a pharmacist, so I think she knows if something's clean. Yeah, but she does see it, so it's invalid. The medic, it seems hopefully not a serious injury. Moving her hands. While we just don't focus on this, because probably they'll wait. They're going to come to this, and it seems Peterborough can't get much going there. And the angle, the wind is unbelievable, picking up on the camera. Yeah. Let's. Is there an attempt at there? You've got to think it's got difficult on. That's what medic. Smith sat up. Sat up. And now Smith is up, which is good. Which is good to see. And Smith's been held off the sidelines here. There's no problem in taking off. So it's good. Right, situations where, you know, they have to. Do they cut your helmet? Probably not. I've not been injured. My knees, because I play on those sometimes. And also, the best injury that I've ever played was last time I fractured. And the worst part, doctors don't even know if I fractured my toe. It's I think I have, and the person supposed to clarify me what I have informed me that they know. I tell you what, I'm going to do the smart thing. Listen to them. I'm going to have 2 weeks of the sport that I do. That is not good. But we'll talk about the sports. They about this sport, which, you know, I'm playing this year. So I imagine it's going to be, yeah, Faye Doherty is taking, but the QB, I guess she's back. It was QB1 10, but this time going to number 4, English Rolf. I believe will has a touchdown today. It's interesting that Doherty started the game at QB, then moved to receiver and also running back. But they're back now. It's some talent because Doherty needs to be prepared for playbook. It's not like a QB coming who has a growth of a few. Like Doherty's got the full thing if she's QB1. Then what is the best QB or QB1? The QB is the QB start. So it's it seems to be Lord of oh my God! Colin Watt is going to get out on the bus home. That was beautiful. In a hand, fumbled away. Oh my good Lord above. Tell you what, if you want to make some players, these receivers, get them sponsorship with papers. Oh, I'm gutted. That was a good looking play. Unbelievable. And you just what touch, and you've got a player in the backfield. So it really doesn't take too much out of what's my phone. Connor with the throw. Joy has got it. Joy, keep running. Oh. Good bit of yardage there, Joy. The Connell connection. Hopefully picking up some steam here. You know, again, it works me if you put Joy in the field more. Joy in the back more. Look at that. There we go. I think that's the start choice for Sandwell. Putting number 6 there. It's good. See the leg in the box. The side's a little bit. Oh. And Sandwell pushing. Very, very impressive team as well. A gang of Leicester around, and I tell you what, you got to respect. You got to respect Sabrina Choi. When she gets the ball at running back, it takes stuff. It's more than to get her off the. Oh, seems to also have an injured Falcon. Who are they injured? Or are they just something? I'm going to basically back Steelers. Third and not too far. I don't know if I've already done this because there's a lot. 44-90. Shan Statham and Ray Benegel. Again, I don't know if that is done or they hyphenate it because it does not page. And there I'm out. So, this is the right because Sandwell have got very close to achieve getting away by a yard too. Some pressure. Great. I think it's gonna. They've got the ball to Choi. They've got the ball. They've ball to. They've drilled screen things. Can you run a screen? An empty back. I'm going to be very surprised. Very surprised. No, yeah, I think this is the right ball for Sandwell, but the Falcons are going to know this ball is going to hands Roy, and they need to get the Choi. It's not going to pass. It is in by Ray Doherty, and another 6. There is a flag on the field. The sideline judge agency says it is another block. It's a holding penalty now. It's a holding penalty, but on who? Here we go. Again, Leicester get another touchdown taken away from them because of penalties. Leicester are very much hurt themselves here, but they're, you know, with that jet sweep led offense, Sandwell have had some success in countering, but Leicester need to go. There's just a discipline because that's was a block in the back. This one here is all call the stifled. You know what I mean? The stifled in an immediate touchdown. and Sam swallowed it up. I think the second game played between the later date is very, very interesting. Leicester can't keep winning the sweep odds. It's great for game 2 CB that Norwich versus Peterborough has it from the it looks like that Peterborough got a clean sweep, but we will check later date. This time side number 4 for Leicester blocked bounds. Rolf is out of bounds. It's going to be really interesting to see who's won that number. Last year, Norwich came into the league and managed to snap away from Peterborough. Ended up in the league. Actually, I'm not promoted to Prem, but it's interesting to see the injury added on this game. The QB is Chloe Smith is back on the Leicester side, which is and stuff. I don't know if I can hear that. Obviously, the mic face. But here we go. Fade to centre. And it's going to throw. Ref. Oh! Drop there. Henderson could have obviously to Chloe Smith has got it on. I believe it's going to be a game which is people kick quite a lot later. Go is hand off out and seen for swallow is Steph Farms. It seems to be the end. It's the end of Leicester Falcons' jet sweep teams to get them covered. This is honestly it's been a much better second half for the Steelers here. Very, very well. I've got a warning for this game, yeah? I don't see any of the refs, and you've been calling the game, so I can't get their attention. Fuck it, don't have this problem. What are we doing? Here we go now. Very well could end up. I know what the so again, but well. Joy on very interesting player. Sort of maybe very swallowed up there. I don't that play. It looks like just from the way that they're huddled, this is going to be another empty field. I've lied. Here you go. Choi run left. I'm going to go for Choi left. Wait, so run up the middle. Immediately sank. Immediately sank their bar fryer. By Shannon Statham as well. Absolutely sank. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've made it to the game. The stream crashed. It is 8-0 to the Falcons. Ball drops 0-2. I mean, headset on, run down. Oh, you Peter. Tell me. Maybe one of it was. But no, there was an injury mate. Second there. Ladies and gentlemen, for UFL 2 and the sport live stream game, any game, what felt week did one goal. Leicester Falcons at Norwich levels 20, 28, Peterborough Royal, Sandwell D2. Now there, what is it'll be a very tricky with that. I don't know the running able to get the ball, the immediate direct snap, Falcon running through the deep system. It's interesting to see what happens. Sand and let catch up. I'm to assume Peterborough. I the rest, but they left off in their back or things. Let's assume the. Is it unpredictable if I just can't remember? But I do find somebody I'm get a information. Great in Warsaw. But while they're here, let's one of the places. What's messaging me? Thank you for watching. Or from the other divisions, because it's not the going today. Prem North, Prem South, Wembley Citizens had to put their teams on and London North. Also, the Northern Shield would have to tournament versus Edinburgh. We're going to see what can we, do you know who you follow? We're going to grid. We're going to see here. Come on, go and never fails me. Oh, that was a great idea. Gives me for the game out on this. Come. Oh, great! They've scored the Peter, which but the game. So yeah, get those when we get them. But we can't. I'm gonna wait because Peterborough their beach just so I can get all their games before we leave. Be fair, you know this we can play. Only have that's amazing. That's called back. I even run on and then straight, but they're again fraction. So just it's cool, but it's busy. I can see busy. Oh god, it's so long. You got on there camera. It's going to be very professional, but I'm a bit good. Walking away. I'm going to repeat your person and straight. This is got minus 11. Oh, notes. Oh my! Can you? I've got this 4 hours of without firing, and I've really last. This is ladies and gentlemen, because I see the so I'm go. This is Warsaw. This one. Thought versus Peterborough was a 32. That Peterborough had full clean sweep for this beating and as well. Which they're an absolute team and 0 and 2 teams with Sonny Chris. We're going to and thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Very good.